What's up, YouTube? It's the half man, half amazing Black Clark Kent coming at you. I figured I'd do a nighttime video. Just today's been an interesting day. It started off warm this morning. Now it's kind of chilly and raining, but that's what happens when you live in Massachusetts. One day it's 85 degrees out, the next day we're in 3 foot of snow. So I've been accustomed to that all my life here, so I'm used to it by now. But I had a phone interview today with one of the prospective employers that I was talking about yesterday. Things looking pretty good. It's very interesting how the rules are in terms of like certain jobs out there. Like you need to have a certain certification to get to certain types of jobs out in Arizona. So I found that pretty interesting, and I found out that I don't need to actually live there yet to obtain the certification. I can do that here, and then once I pass the examinations, I can just boom, go out there and be all set. I think I'm going to be going out there in the next maybe 10 to 12 days to talk to the guy I talked to today, and there's another prospective employer as well. So I'm very, very intrigued and very optimistic about things going forward. It's just, ideally I'd love to have things happen overnight, but we don't live in that type of world. Things take time, so just gotta take it one day at a time. And like I was talking to one of my friends earlier today, and I was explaining to her, I said, listen, I have a good job in terms of the benefits, the pension, retirement, but at the end of the day, I'm not happy. At some point you have to do something to make yourself happy. And, I'm closing in on 38 years old next April. So, I wish I would have thought of this earlier, but, things happen, situations happen. And sometimes, you just open up your eyes and like, wow, now I have an opportunity to do something that I want to do. So, got to make it happen. So, at the end of the day, my overall happiness is what's most important to me. And, new things, experiences, I feel like I'm ready to make that leap and that jump. So I'm looking forward to it. And I was also talking to the same friend. I was talking about there's two things about me that are very important to me. I'm very meticulous and I'm very patient. You have to have a plan in place. That's why I'm patient and I'm very meticulous. I'm into details. I want to make sure everything's the way it's supposed to be before we initiate a plan. So I'm just doing what I need to do. I'm getting myself back together in terms of my physical health with my knee. I got one more appointment on the 30th, and then I'm good to go. But I feel good. I feel great. I'm out here in this dark, rain-infested town, and I feel good. It's just, take it one day at a time. Stuff like that. But I'm very optimistic about the job market. The guy told me, he sent me an email last night. He said, with your credentials and your experience, I'm very impressed with your resume. And had a phone conversation with him earlier today. It went really well. He's actually a Red Sox fan, which is a bonus in my book as well. So he's not from Boston, but he's a big Red Sox fan, which I think is a bonus in my book. So things definitely went well today. I'm very optimistic about the future. Like I said, they say Rome wasn't built in a day, which is true. And, just got to be patient and just take it one day at a time. But there's a lot of opportunities in my field coming to fruition. You just, you just got to see what you can take and what you can grab, Like I said, I don't think, my destination, where I want to go, where I want to be in terms of living, I'm looking forward to that. But in terms of career-wise, I just got to find the best fit for me, I mean, we all like to make good money, but if we can make decent money and like what we do, then, that's a bonus as well. So I look at I'm a very optimistic person. I think with the glass half full. So I'm looking forward to seeing where my future lies and everything. So who knows, tomorrow I can hit the lottery. Probably not, but who knows? You never know. So, you have a plan in place and everything, but plans do change. Like life isn't one straight line. A lot of twists and turns and ups and downs, and sometimes you take a step forward, take two steps back. You don't want to do that consistently, but things happen sometimes that way. So you just got to take it one day at a time. I keep preaching preaching to the choir, one day at a time, one day at a time. It's that Bill Belichick mindset. Tomorrow isn't promised, so you gotta worry about today, and then once today's done, you worry about tomorrow, one day at a time. So yeah, I mean, not really much going on today. I applied for a couple jobs. What I do is, even though I may have interviews and stuff like that, I still keep applying because you just never know. You just never know. So just take it as it comes, But looking forward on another topic. I'm looking forward to basketball season. NBA season starts next Tuesday, and this whole Jimmy Butler thing, very interesting. It was saying that I mean, the way Jimmy Butler went at teammates was hilarious. He took a bunch of third stringers and himself and beat the group of first stringers. I find that remotely hilarious. Like, I mean, it's going to be an interesting NBA season. Be interesting to see what happens. I think Jimmy Butler will end up in Miami, and we'll see what happens. Who would not want to go to South Beach? I mean, it's South Beach. I personally rather go to L.A., California, but hey, if South Beach is my second option, I'll take that as well. So it's just interesting the way like society has evolved over the last 20 years or so when it comes to social media and stuff like that. Like the players have a voice, but sometimes when you hit that send button, if you say the wrong thing, you can't take it back because someone's going to be screenshotting that stuff right away. Or people get notifications when you tweet if you're someone famous and stuff like that. So the players use that to their advantage. They get the marketing and brand of themselves, which is smart. If you can make yourself a brand and market yourself, why not do it? That's just the way to do things. So, and I watched this one vlogger on YouTube. His name is Jermaine Ellis, and I actually started watching him a little bit. He's a backpacker. I guess he's from Tennessee, but he moved to San Francisco. And he travels all over the world. I think he's been to 40 countries, he said. And he stays in Airbnbs in the Bay Area, and he does sharing economy. He's big into the sharing economy. For those who don't know who sharing economy is, it's like Uber, Lyft, Caviar, Uber Eats, Amazon Flex, like these TaskRabbit, like all these like app jobs where you can, and you can rent cars from Hertz and Maven Gig, and you can rent the cars and do your ride sharing jobs that way too. I think it's pretty cool. So I mean, he's brave, man. I mean, like, I'm so used to working the 9 to 5, and he's not against the 9 to 5, but it's something he can't do. So he does he has a boosted board too, where he does his whole delivery of food. He rents cars, does Uber, Lyft. He makes his money, and he just travels the world. I mean, who would not want to travel the world if they can? I think it's really cool what he's doing. So I found his videos by accident by looking up stuff in San Francisco. He popped up. Started watching a couple of his videos, and now I follow him on YouTube. So, I mean, he's doing his thing. You know what I'm saying? So, I'd love to. Maybe I should create something myself. What should I create? Tell me what do you think I should create? Tell me, give me some ideas. I'm very creative anyway. So, let me know what you think I should create, because I'd love to create something. But yeah, no. Back to what I was saying. He's very, very. I won't say he's brave. Like, I guess I'm used to the 9 to 5, getting a paycheck every 2 weeks. But he does sharing economy, and he does he's into the whole technology. Like where he stays at, it's tech capital of the world. So he's more up to par with that in terms of video editing and stuff like that. So more power to him, So, but yeah, man, it's just I'm looking forward to just get myself out there in terms of what I need to do, get myself established. Maybe I'll do some Uber and Lyft. Like, everyone now that does ride sharing does both Uber and Lyft. It's like they know it. So I mean, Uber and Lyft know it. So they're just doing their thing. Like, I get myself out to the West Coast. I'll probably do a little bit of both myself. And as I was talking to this guy when I was on Arizona a couple weeks ago, and he was like, oh yeah, I do it full time. I make like $300 a day. I'm like, wow, so that's some good money, And the cool thing I like about Arizona is, so for example, if you make $24 an hour in Massachusetts, that's equivalent to making like $16, $17 an hour in Arizona. Like, your money goes further out there. I feel like I can make that with the job I'm going to acquire soon. So, and then any extra money I have could go right in the pocket. And I was looking at condos today. The condos are like, they're nice condos. Like, I saw like a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom condo for like $130,000. I'm like, wow. I mean, you can't even get that here in Massachusetts. That's probably like what your rent would be for a year if you rent an apartment in like the outskirts of Boston. Like, forget about, I mean, that's what you pay, like $2-3 grand a month for an apartment. So, if you want a nice apartment, you pay like $5,000-$6,000 a month in Boston, which is insane. So, I'm looking forward to transitioning. It takes some time. Patience is a virtue. So, I'm looking forward to just doing that and doing what I need to do. So yeah, I'm just on here rambling and ranting about anything that comes to mind. I miss biking, man. I haven't biked in a couple of days because the weather's been kind of up and down. But I'll just take it one day at a time. So yeah, I look like I'll be out in Arizona in the next 10 days. Looking at prices now, so we'll see what happens. Looking forward to meeting the guy I spoke to on the phone today. He was very, very impressed with my resume. And he's like, we meet face to face, after I get some certifications I need to get before I go out there. I'll get those done in the next maybe 3 to 5 days. So I'll be all set. So I'll be certified for Arizona. Meet him. I think I go out there, I'll get another job. So I'll be straight. I'll be good. And then, just make my transition. So we'll see what happens. I'm taking it one day at a time. Like I keep saying, I keep harping that one day at a time thing, which is very important. You can't rush big decisions like this. You got to take it, analyze it, be meticulous about it, and then make your move. You think it's the right time to do it, So I think I'm about to get up off here, go for a walk, even though it's raining. I love my walking. So like, comment, subscribe. Any ideas, put them in the comment section. Like I said, I do this for fun. I don't do it to get 4 million subscribers. If I do, I do. But I don't highly doubt I will. But we'll see what happens, though. All right, YouTube, the Half Man, Half Nation's out. Peace.